Alright, you guys, welcome back. Hope you all had a great trading week. Bet you're all doing splendid. My name is David, and I'm here to do the review of week 3. So let's jump right into it. So, now, when we came in the room, I saw the UC was a bit interesting because I looked at the daily orange line, we were hitting that. We had an uptrend on the 8-hour chart. See, it's right at the orange line. The 4-hour chart, where is it? It's on this edge right here and on the yellow line. And this one right here was down at the 1-hour BB band. And I trade from the 1-hour BB band, right? So when I saw this, now I already have my bias, okay? So you come in the room, you get your direction. And the direction, right now you don't have any candles pointing down. So then it must be a number 2. Look for a trend, and the trend is up. Trend is up, okay? So we're at the bottom here. So it's a good trade up, okay? From this daily orange line as well, okay? So then I looked at the short-term charts, and on the HA it was ranging a bit between these two BB bands. Same with the 5-minute BB band. Okay. So then you trade from the 5-minute BB band, right? Step 2, when you have your direction. Step 1. Step 2, take trades from 5-minute BB band. Okay. Or orange line. So it came down very close to the 5-minute BB band, and as soon as this turned green, I was in the trade up. Okay. Now, sometimes when we have these crosses right here on the 1 hour, you have to be a bit cautious to like take it up right away, because there's a cross happening here. And actually, after I took the trade, I went through some of my old screenshots from previous charts, previous sessions, and I found a similar chart pattern where it looked like this, the yellow line going straight through the 1 hour chart, and we're having this cross. And on the picture, or on the screenshot I had, this candle broke the 1 hour BB band before coming up, okay? And that's what happened today as well. So I lost my first trade for 8 pips, but I was still very I still had a very good feeling that it was gonna come up. So when the moms flashed green again, and I got this signal right here, then I entered the trade up again. So yeah, it was a bit, yeah. I mean, I wish that I waited for it to come down here, but again, it's some like lack of knowledge that I entered too early. But yeah, I entered here, and then the trade played out very good, because again we're at the daily orange line, the uptrend, the 8-hour. Now we broke the 4-hour BB band and the 1 hour BB band. Okay, we got blues now here, on the 15 and 30-minute chart. So that's just a very good trade right here. Okay, and it did play out. It went for more than 20 pips. See, I think here it's not 20 pips yet. It was like 16 or 17 pips, and then it comes all the way down again because we're at the 4-hour orange line now and the 1-hour orange line. So it had to go all the way down again before coming up. But again, as we tweaked last week, you just let the trade play out, okay? Because it was a good trade. So yeah, it did go all the way down again, but eventually it came up and won, okay? So yeah, that was UC. On the GU, I'm just gonna also show you something. Now, when we came in the session, we had this pink up here. We had a golden ticket number 1. So 9 o'clock, when we came in the room, you could have traded the signal up, right? There's still some space to the 4-hour orange line, okay? So you can trade this signal up, right? Golden ticket number 1. Also, we're hitting this daily yellow line, okay? So there's gonna be a pullback. Now, then, yeah, you could have taken the trade up here, okay? With this. Then we came to the psycho number. And when we came to the psycho number, it was right before 10 o'clock, okay? You see this edge right here? 1-hour BB band again. So now this one has done its job for now, because this 4-hour signal, this 8-hour signal, has taken the price to the 1-hour BB band. Okay? So, gonna have a reaction when we hit this. And also because we have the psycho number, and we still do have this daily signal pointing down. Okay? And now I saw this, and when it got its last push up to price 99, and I saw this signal right here on the HA, I knew it was gonna come down. Okay, so I wanted to take this trade, but I couldn't because I was on a max plan trade on the UC that hadn't gone through yet for 20 pips, so I couldn't take the trade, but I wanted to, but yeah, it wouldn't allow me because I used all my margin level, or yeah, all the margin that was required to take a trade on the max plan. So I could not take this trade, okay? But I wanted to, and see what happened from the 1-hour edge. Very nice edge right here. Came down, and again, I also spoke about this last week. We had like similar situations where the 4-hour signal wants to take the price up, and then we get a 1-hour signal at 10 o'clock pointing down, and then this one is gonna take over for now, okay? So that was a very good trade down, and you could have taken it for 20 pips down, okay? It was just a very, very good trade down, okay? And yeah, so step 1, you're at the 1-hour BB band. Trend is taking over, so it's a number 2. Step 2, so step 1. Step 2, wait for it to come to the 5-minute BB band, and it did. Okay, psycho number. and then wait for moms, okay? And you got moms when this signal showed up, okay? Yeah, so that was that. And yeah, that was my UC trades. So the first one, bit too early. Yeah, so ju I yeah, just study a lot of chart patterns, will you? Please, because if I have seen the pictures of my old screenshots, then I would have waited actually for the 1 hour BB band to break and the 4 hour BB band, because I had screenshots of similar situations. Okay, so please guys, the ones who struggle, take screenshots of every day and save them and then study them all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. Okay? So you get a very good intuition of when the move will start. And yeah, when the right exit will be. Okay? So yeah, 8 pips down, but again, then I got my 20 pip uh, take profit. So that was actually a win for the day, because I have a smaller stop loss and a bigger take profit. So even though I have like one trade lost, and one trade won, like 50% lost, 50% won, then I'm still in profit because I have a bigger take profit. Okay, so we have to learn this, like have a small stop loss and a big take profit. Okay. Okay. Okay, Tuesday, let's see. So again, I wait for the price to come to the 1 hour BB band, and yeah, I waited for the GU to come up here to the 1 hour BB band, because you know, the 8 hour is still a downtrend, daily is still a downtrend, and the 4 hour chart is also a downtrend. Okay, so when we hit this up here, I uh, I took a down trade to the downside. Okay. Yeah. So we got this push up. See this again? The signals I've been talking about before: the pink and the yellow against it with the wick as push up. So it was right here, and then I entered with moms. Yeah. So, but the thing here, because this trade actually lost, and now when I took the trade, it looked good. Okay, and it did go down, and like got me in plus pips right away. But when, let me show you, when this happened right here, it got very close to the 1 hour orange line. We still, again, remember I talked about the yellow reds on the daily chart. Like, don't go against the yellow reds on the daily chart. We have this yellow red on the 8 hour chart, and I know it's at the orange line, but the thing here is it's getting very close to the 1 hour orange line, and I've seen this in the past. Also the GC close to the 1 hour orange line. I've seen this in the past, and now we tweaked last week that we would let our trades play out, right? But when I saw this right here and it was getting close and it came down here, we got green moms again. I got this very, very, very sketchy feeling that this trade was gonna lose. Okay, and I was still in plus pips here. Okay, and I got a very sketchy feeling that this was gonna bounce off the 1 hour orange line and then come up, because I I have screenshots, old sessions, where this chart pattern, where it comes up to the 1 hour BB band and the yellow line, and then just comes down to the 1 hour orange line, and then shoots back up again. I seen that past, and it looked very similar. Okay. So I got this very sketchy feeling. So I wanted to go out of my trade, but since we tweaked last week that we were gonna let our trades play out, I did not go out of my trade because I didn't want to like change my rule during the session, because that's just not discipline. Um, but maybe like if and, and here's my thoughts about this. Like maybe if you get a very sketchy feeling for a good reason, that you see something that makes a lot of sense, that this is not gonna play out, because when I entered the trade here, I felt fine about the trade, but when it came down here and things changed, and like I saw this now getting close to the 1 hour orange line, I got this sketchy feeling. And maybe when you get a very sketchy feeling, you really have to know yourself. You really have to like get in touch with your feelings and what you feel at the moment, like all the time when you trade. Okay, because if you if you know your feelings, then you can also like react to them and like see, why am I getting this sketchy feeling? Is it because my subconscious is telling me something that it has seen in the past? Probably. Okay. Um, so maybe when you get a very sketchy feeling for a good reason, or for like that you see something that makes sense, that this is gonna bounce up and make your trade lose, then maybe exit the trade. Okay. But if you just get like scared for no reason, and like, oh, I hope my trade is gonna win, and you just get like scared and uh, scared of like maybe my trade is gonna lose, then let the trade play out. Okay. If there's no reason to be scared, if you just get scarcity, or if you just get like fear of losing without no reason, like any reason of like the chart patterns, then let the trade play out. Okay, because then it's just fear. But if it's because you see something certain and you've seen it before, and you get like a really sketchy feeling, then exit the trade. Okay, so that's gonna be the tweak for this week. Okay, so let the trade play out. If you get fear without no reason, with uh, and st- uh, stay in stay in the trade. If you get fear without no reason, let the trade play out. And if you get a feeling uh, or get fear, or a sketchy feeling, if you see something that makes sense, like just looking at the chart pattern, then exit. Okay, so that was Tuesday. Okay, again, small loss. uh Sorry. Okay. So yeah, okay, still Tuesday. Because I was gonna show you something else. On the UC, when we have these big candles again, yellow reds, my friends, yellow reds. They're the most powerful signal we have. Okay. So when we have these candles right here, and when it's very strong, like a big fat candle, very big fat one, okay, then you can actually wait for it to pull back to either the HA BB band or the 5-minute BB band. And when you get signals again to the downside, you can actually enter, because this is very strong. And yeah, we're still going in the direction of the yellow red, okay? So that's also very good and safe trades, okay? Again, so step one, got this living arrow on living candle, and it's the best living arrow on a living candle, and it's a big one. Step two, wait for it to come to the 5-minute BB band or the orange line. See, orange line, down, orange line, down. The 5-minute BB band. Step three, wait for moms. There's your trade. Okay, so that's, pay attention to those. Okay, guys, when we're in the room and we have big, fat yellow reds, look what happens when it comes back to the HA BB band or the 5-minute BB band. Okay, pay attention to that. Yeah, you see, went down for more than 10 pips. So it was a good trade. Okay. Wednesday. Now Wednesday, I didn't feel too well. So again, you have to be in touch with your feelings and what state of mind you're in when you trade. So when you come in the room, you have to be aware of what your feelings are. Okay, and I just didn't feel good this day. So actually, I just stayed away from trading. I was still in the room, like looking at the charts and was in the chat, but I just stayed away. Okay, guys, and you have to do that. Okay, if you feel bad or if you're just not in the best mood to trade, you're not in a very good vibration of energy. Okay, and it's just my opinion. You're not gonna attract good vibrations if you're in a bad vibration. Okay, so you're not gonna attract good trades if you feel bad. Okay, then you're just gonna attract more feeling not too good, maybe getting some losses, and so just stay away. Okay, there's always a new day. Like you can trade Thursday the next day. Okay, just stay away. Okay, but still, I'm gonna show you a trade here. So Wednesday, you see, first we got this signal to the upside of the 4-hour chart. So it's a golden ticket number one. Now you have your direction. So at 9 o'clock, I know we're not at when it was 9 o'clock, we were like just around here on the 5-minute orange line. So it never came down to the 5-minute BB band if you wait for that. But those of you who trade also from the 5-minute orange line, you could have taken a very good trade up here. Okay, because we have a golden ticket number one. So you could take this up. Now, again, now we're hitting the 1-hour BB band, and that's what I look for to trade from the 1-hour BB band. So it hit the 1-hour BB band, it pierced it. Wait for signals to the downside, wait for moms. Okay, so we got up here, all the way up here, all the way, giving last push up here. Okay, piercing the 1-hour BB band. And if you look at the 4-hour candle, you see where price went to? Not up here, but if you look at the previous candles, you see this BB band? You see, like, this is the wick on the previous candle, but right here, so that's a level right here, okay? Right here, from the where the previous BB band was, okay, before it broke. So that's a very good level here. And on the 8 hour, we have a downtrend, daily downtrend, getting close to the daily orange line. And this is like pushing up, and it's like a rubber band, like stretching out and then like bouncing right back down. Okay, that's a good trade to the downside, guys. You get this signal here on the HA. The moms has turned. Okay, and so with moms, I think the moms were around here. Sometimes I can't catch the exact screenshot where the mom's flashes, because maybe I'm in the chat room, or maybe I'm in in my broker. But this screenshot is like right after the moms has flashed. Okay, have flashed. So that's your entry right there, my friends. Okay, let's see this beautiful trade down. Beautiful trade down. Okay, guys. See, now we're having this big pullback, big wick, and like again, again the next candle, the new candle. It's like Monday. Get this up, then it gets 10 o'clock. We get the news 1 hour signal, and it takes the price down, and then this 4 hour candle or arrow is done for now. Okay. So also pay attention to 10 o'clock if we when we get new 1 hour signals. Okay. Yeah. So okay, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was good. I waited all session because I looked at my old chart screenshots from previous sessions, and I've seen this before. And on that screenshot, price goes to the yellow line. So I waited all session for the price to go to the 1 hour yellow line. We have this yeah, the BB band is showing like this. Okay, and get the yellow line coming right through. The 4 hour chart is a trend up. Okay, see all the candles above, 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 above. None of them are below. So when it came down and like pierced it a bit, the 4 hour orange line, 8 hour is also an uptrend. It's above, hitting the 8 hour orange line. Well, yeah, we are having a pullback here, but then it goes up again. Okay, because we're having a turnaround. So yeah, I waited for this and got green moms. So step one, get your direction. It's an uptrend. We have no signals down. Okay, no signals down. Not on the 1 hour, not on the 4 hour, not on the 8 hour, not on the daily. Okay, and it's a trend up. So it's a number two. Have your direction. Okay. Step two, 5 minute BB band. We're on the 5 minute BB band. Yes, we are. Very good. Step three, enter with moms. and then it does this. Okay, goes up again with the trend, and got this signal. And actually, I predicted we were gonna have a signal up on the daily chart. So that was just a very good trade. It's like BR said it. Beautiful dreamer, I dream alone. Yep, beautiful trade. God, I miss BR. Oh, BR, where are you? So yeah, good trade up. Yeah. So that was Thursday. See this? Okay. And yeah, I could have had a bigger take profit, but again, I don't like to be too greedy about. I think that's one of the last things we maybe got to learn, like getting even more pips. Okay. So I just mean I'm happy with my 20 pips right here. Okay, so it came down, mom's turned, a very good trade up. So actually, yeah, Friday I didn't trade as well because I was a bit busy and I had to go during the session. I was just like a bit stressed out. So yeah, this week I got 4 trades. Okay, I took 4 trades only this week, and 2 of them lost and 2 of them won. But because I have a bigger take profit and a smaller stop loss, well, that makes me in profit for the week. Okay, so please use small stop loss and a big take profit, and then you can actually have a 50-50% like win ratio, loss ratio, and still be in profit. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna look at Friday. So Friday, when we came in the room, we had this 4-hour signal here in the GU. Okay, but where are we? We are very close to the orange line. Okay, Anissa also said this daily candle, and I looked at that as well. She said this candle is hanging, and it sure is. You see this wick from this BB band? It's hanging down, so it can like it can fall even like more down. It can come even further down. Okay, and it's a downtrend. So when we came in the room, we also had this 1-hour flip down, and again, guys, having this 1-hour cross, orange line hitting the 1-hour yellow line. Okay, so there's gonna be a cross taking place, and this price is right at the orange line. So do you think this can push it like more up? We're already at the 4-hour orange line, and we're below with the trend down. Okay, so is it a number 1 or is it a number 2? I know we have an arrow right here, so you would think it's a number 1. And Lambo actually asked me, so GU up today and EG down? And I said to him, no, I think I'm more biased to the downside. And Lambo, that's because we're already at the 4-hour orange line. So the trend is gonna like take over right away. Okay, it's not like one of the other days where we had a 4-hour signal and it had space to the 4-hour orange line where it could bring the price up. Here we're already at the 4-hour orange line. Okay, and the same here. I was like, and I also said that in the chat, guys. I don't think we're gonna see the price getting to the 5-minute BB band. Like, so, and what I meant by that is, if you're gonna take a trade to the downside, you should take it from the HABB band. Okay, that is also the 5-minute orange line. Okay, because we're already like, I did not get a feeling that we're gonna like go through the yellow line and the 1 hour yellow line, the 1 hour orange line, and going through the 4 hour orange line to get the price to the 5-minute BB band. So I got a very strong feeling that it was just gonna like break down right away and like keep going down. Like the move already started way back, and like, yeah, you can like, you see red moms flashing. So actually that was your entry right here from the 5-minute orange line and the HA BB band. Okay, so see what happened, guys. See how much it went down. And as I said, I had to go during the session, so I didn't see this. Like I just said in the chat, like, I don't think we're gonna see the price coming to the 5-minute BB band, and then I left, and when I came back, well, it played out as I thought it would. And you see, like, now instead we have this 4 hour signal down. Okay, and again, as Anissa explained, the hanging daily candle, and it's coming even further down. Okay, so it's a very good trade down to the downside, guys. Okay, yeah. So, and then I'm just gonna show you a very, very, very good trade. I was like, oh, I just want to like get that trade. And it was on the UC, guys, because again, I trade from the 1 hour BB band. And when we came in the room, UC price on the 1 hour was, yeah, it was in between BB bands, okay? But when it came down to this 1 hour flip up, see this? And if we look at the 4 hour chart, yeah, I know we have this super down. We do. But see this level here? You see the previous candles? They're like ranging. Like it's red, green, red, green. It looks like a twister ice, if you know that ice cream. You know the twister ice cream? Where it's like red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. I also, I always like think it looks like that. And this candle right here, or this arrow, yeah, again, when you come in the room, yes, it's golden ticket number 1, so you can take it down, but only to the 1 hour BB band, okay, because of this, okay? I know the BB band is all the way down here on the 4 hour chart, so you might think it's gonna go all the way down, but you look at the previous levels where it went to, it never went, okay, this one went down all the way, but still it's so much ranging up and down, up and down, up and down, and this is like a level right here, okay? And we have a daily up signal to help us, okay? So when you saw this, came down to the 1 hour BB band, don't enter yet. We still have red mounts, okay? And we have this signal down, okay? Wait for it, wait for it. Now you got your signal up. Green, moms. The signal on the 4-hour chart has disappeared. See how it looks now? Pulling back. So the trade from down here, when you got your direction, it's gonna go up again. Okay, from the 5-minute BB band. Step 2. Step 3, moms. Oh, look what happened. It's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, I can't believe it. This was just awesome, guys. It was awesome. Okay, it went for a lot of pips. Actually, when I came in the room, the volume on the UC was not that great, but it still went for like more than 30 pips. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, do I have more for you? No, then it's Monday. Okay. So, yeah, actually, that was it for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And it's not as long as the week 2 review. Thank God. It was a long one. Yeah. So, again, look for the 1-hour BB band. There's just some very good trades from the 1-hour BB band, guys. Okay, really, when you come in the room, see where the price is on the long-term charts. Okay, and wait for the price to come to a certain level where you want to trade from. So don't get in the room and be all confused and like, okay, what should I do today? You have to have a strategy where you like wait for the market to come to you so you can trade from there. Okay, so you won't be like thrown around and like in these big waves, like, so you know what you are gonna do. Okay, you have to be certain about what you want to do. Like, you already should know what you want to do before you come in the session. Okay, so before you come in the session, you should already know, I'm gonna only take trades from the 5-minute BB band. So I'm just gonna wait for the price to go to that point, and then I'm gonna look at the long-term charts and see if it makes sense to take a trade from there. Okay, okay, guys. So that was it for this week. And again, pay attention to the yellow reds on all long-term charts, chart frames. Okay, also that. And the first tweak or we talked about, if you get a very sketchy feeling, if you see something certain on the long-term charts that the trade may not play out, then exit your trade. If you get fear without reason, without seeing anything specific that tells you you have to get out of the trade, then let the trade play out. Okay? Okay, good, guys. I hope you're gonna have a very, very good trading week in week 4. So, guys, have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.